I'm so confused.
No.
I don't know why we have so many terms for this one room. What? Why? You having a sleep? So weird.
Americans were practical.
They don't exist in America, like this. Do they? I don't think so.
What is a better term than?
Bum bag.
No. No.
Yeah. Soccer. Rubbish.
Oh, shit. All right. Who's going next? Is it me? Is it you?
So I guess you can have that one. American English.
It's not a bird. No.
I kind of don't care anymore. Hiya, welcome to part 2 of American English versus British English. In both these episodes, I've been battling it out with Easy Languages and friend Justin.
Hi, my name is Justin. I work for Easy Languages and I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Hi, Easy English. Let's get started.
So alongside his American English pronunciation and words, I'm going to give you the British English pronunciation and words. Here we go.
The classic one. My favorite French fries. Or fries.
Here we go again. This was in part 1. These are called chips.
English calls it crisp. No, yeah, crisp. No.
Chips.
Chips. Which confuses me so much.
What I will say though is that the skinny ones are kind of called French fries, but that is the individual chip, in my opinion. They all fall under the category of chips. You get thick ones, you get thin ones, and you get these little wedgies, but they're also called chips.
Yes, it's very confusing. It's like my mind cannot compute this.
I'm confused now.
French fries. And then the other one is chips.
What about the big fat ones? You know, that you get
Potato wedges.
Ah.
We call them wedges.
Wedges.
Yes. But those are French fries. I don't know why we call them French fries, but they're French fries.
To back up this claim, there's no way on earth I'm ever going to be calling this fish and fries. It sounds completely mental. It's fish and chips. Get it right.
Fish and fries doesn't sound the same. Yeah, so I'll give you fish and chips. I'll give you that one.
So we would call this a motorway.
This is a highway. A highway.
I think I can win you on this one.
Yes. Motorway. You cannot win me on that
one. Why?
Motorway. Sounds like very vintage.
Highway. It doesn't make any sense. Although weirdly, a highway has made its way into British culture. For example, we have the Highway Code, and there's also the song by AC/DC, who are like Australian English, called The Highway to Hell.
You guys even like I want you.
We surrender that.
Highway.
So I guess you can have that one. American English.
Okay, I know we call it soccer, but I actually like football.
Here we go. This is like the initial problem I have with American English. It's a football. It's a ball you kick with your foot.
I don't know how we got soccer. I don't like soccer.
Do you play football?
I've tried it. I've attempted.
And American football?
I tried that. I attempted it.
Looks like we've got soccer out of the window. We also have a game with this thing that looks like an American football, and that's called rugby. So maybe you can change it to American rugby.
I'm more of a volleyball person. I like volleyball.
American volleyball or volleyball.
Exactly.
Also, I'm pretty sure you have these teams like LAFC, and if the F in the FC doesn't stand for football club, then I don't know what you're talking about.
This is an elevator.
So this in British English is called a lift. Does what it says on the tin.
Lift. A lift. Lift works.
It's very practical.
It is very practical.
Elevator. It's also quite practical and it's quite a positive word. So I'm happy to give that over to American English as long as we can have football, not soccer. Craziness.
Herbs. Those are all herbs.
Okay.
Yes, you don't pronounce the H. Herbs.
These are herbs.
Herbs.
Herbs. Herbs.
Herbs.
Herbs.
See, so we don't pronounce the H and you guys pronounce the H. So there's herbs and herbs.
Herbs. I feel like you're trying to be fancy just for the sake of it.
This is a ladybug. So cute, a ladybug.
This is a ladybird. A ladybird. I don't know why a bird.
Ladybird? It's not a bird.
I don't know why a lady.
No. Why do you get ladybird?
Ladybug. Yeah, I'll take it. I kind of don't care anymore. Now I've got soccer out the window, I'm very happy.
A fanny pack?
Nice.
A fanny pack, yeah.
Okay. This is called a bum bag. Weirdly, you wear it on the front and not the back where your bum is. In England, a fan is a vagina.
Is that why it's called that? Because people typically...
Kind of makes more sense with it being on the front, I guess. But fanny pack?
What is a better term then?
Bum bag.
No. No.
So this is a roundabout. Do you have them?
No, we do not. This was something I only witnessed when I was in England.
We call it a roundabout.
Roundabout. I will call it a roundabout. Like, it looks like a roundabout. You're going roundabout.
A roundabout is a strange word, now I think of it. A roundabout. A roundabout. It's nice to say.
Rarely do we see a roundabout in America.
Right.
Rarely.
It's carnage then.
Yes. And it's very scary. For me, I'm like, oh, shit. All right, who's going next? Is it me? Is it you?
So, in British English, this is a motorbike.
This is a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Motorcycle. I don't like that you've got a verb in there, it's weird.
Motorbike. Sounds that's cool.
Motorcycle sounds cool. Motorbike also sounds cool. I don't really mind. Let's take the British one.
Motorcycle just sounds cooler. You know those motorcycle gangs and stuff? Yeah.
So this is called a dummy.
This is a pacifier. That's what we call it.
Pacifier. Yet again with this like US Army style wording. Pacifier. Like you're actively making the kid more friendly when you shove it in their mouth.
Oh, we want them to shut up, so be passive, please. A dummy? That's more dramatic. Go put the dummy inside of the baby, please.
Pacifier? It's so dramatic.
Pacifier. I like pacifier.
I like dummy more.
This is an eraser.
So this is called a rubber that you like rub out your mistakes from. A rubber.
A rubber. Which makes sense, it is rubber, but it's an eraser. It erases things.
Eraser. Come on. So brutal again. Pacifier, eraser. This video is sponsored by Italki, the site that allows you to find online language teachers for one-on-one tutoring. As a new user, you'll get $10 in Italki credits after your first lesson if you register using the link go.italki.com/easy English. If you don't like reading complicated language books or listening to pre-recorded audio courses, then Italki is for you. You'll get to practice your conversational skills under different real-world scenarios, as speaking with humans is the best way to learn a language. You can customize your lessons to cater for your learning needs and interests, and the one-on-one lessons provide you undivided attention with teachers at your preferred time, whether you're at home, at the airport, or at your local park. You have complete access. So head on over to Italki with this link, go.italki.com/easy English to start your first lesson and get $10 in lesson credits.
You guys call it as biscuits, don't you?
What do you feel about that?
It's a cookie. It's a cookie.
Okay.
It's a cookie.
The collective term of this is a biscuit, I would say. However, for this item, if you were in the biscuit aisle of a supermarket, this would be called like a cookie or an American cookie. But the collective term for this kind of food is a biscuit.
Biscuits, yes. But we actually have something called biscuits.
I've had this with gravy, which
Yes.
is super confusing.
Yes, I love it. I love it. It's a big Southern thing.
You have tea and biscuits, not tea and cookies.
That's a cookie, and then a biscuit is like, I would say, this type of bread that rises whenever you put it into the oven.
So this is a petrol station.
This is a gas station.
Gas is like what you have when you like eat too many baked beans. It's got to be a petrol station.
Petrol. I get it, but it's too complicated of a word for me.
There are many words for this. You can have toilet, bathroom, lav, loo, bog. I don't know why we have so many terms for this one room.
Bathroom or a restroom?
What's the difference between a bathroom and a restaurant?
A restroom would be something that's like at like a restaurant, or like you're at the store, you go to the restroom. It's more of like a public space. In a bathroom, you can typically say is more like in a flat or in a house or whatnot.
Restroom? What? Why? You having a sleep? So weird.
The loo. Oh yes, you guys do have the loo.
Or lav.
Oh, I gotta run to the. Yes, I've heard all of those. I gotta run to the loo. Okay, those are just fun words, so I like adopted that too. I like those words. I'll take that one. I gotta go to the loo.
Nah. It's a toilet. Right?
Sidewalk. A sidewalk.
So we call this the pavement. And this is a good example of one because the floor is made out of paving slabs. So yeah, the pavement.
Yes, my friend was here from Manchester and he was like pavement. I'm like, the whole thing's a pavement, to be fair.
Sidewalk. It is very practical.
Americans were practical.
We call this a bin or a dustbin. Dustbin sounds very like Victorian, doesn't it? And the people that come to collect it are the dustbin men. Just in case you wanted to know.
This is a trash can, but I believe the English term would be a bin.
Trash can. And is it trash can man or trash man? Also makes sense.
Never heard dustbin before.
So the direction this object is spinning in would be anti-clockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise just makes you think of like counter-terrorism.
Anti-clockwise. No.
So this would be called jam.
Jelly. That's what we call jelly. Jelly, like strawberry jelly, grape jelly.
This is like permanently ingrained into my mind from watching too much Nickelodeon as a kid, where all the kids in the TV shows had peanut butter and jello. Peanut butter and jelly? Peanut butter and jello? Jello is jelly. Jelly is jam. I'm so confused.
Tic Tac Toe.
That's so ridiculous.
What do you guys call it?
This game is called Noughts and Crosses.
Knots and crosses. Ugh. Tic Tac Toe. Tic Tac Toe.
Tic Tac Toe. What does the tick represent? Or the tack? Or the toe? There's no toes. Is it the O's? Is a tack across? Noughts and crosses.
The zipper.
Okay.
That's it.
This is called the fly. Like the one on your trousers is called your fly. Like, excuse me, sir, your fly's undone.
A fly. Your fly's open. Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, I can see that.
Don't know why it's called a fly. Maybe because zzz, zzz, the noise. Zzz, 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 zzz. I don't know.
But zippers, I think, because you zip it up. But I also see like, oh, your fly's open. Oh, zip it up.
The term you have to use so often. Zipper. Yeah, fair enough. I get it. Zipper. But I quite like fly now. I figured out it's because of the noise, right? It doesn't look like a fly, but I guess it sounds like a fly.
Which English vernacular do I prefer after hearing this? I'm sorry, but I want to be biased towards the Americans. I mean, there's a few terms that I like of the British vernacular, but at the end of the day, I think Americans, we won.
I think of all of them, I like that the American English ones are kind of practical, like sidewalk or zipper, but there's way too much kind of brutalism in some of them, like the pacifier and the eraser. It's too much. Keep it friendly. Just chill. So yeah, I'm happy to take a few, as long as we can have football, none of this soccer rubbish.
I'm a little bit biased, but let me know in the comments below what you think.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Please don't forget to give your love to Justin in the comments below for helping out with this episode.
Okay, bye-bye, easy English.
Let us know in the comments below what kind of English you think you're speaking after watching these 2 episodes. American English or British English? And as always, we'll see you next time. Ta-ra!
But in here it's called the Autobahn, which I actually like Autobahn better.
Cooler.
It's so much cooler. It is so much cooler. So I'll give Germany the Autobahn.
Goodbye, Justin.